My name is Brad Walters, and my wife and I, we actually bought a few years ago from Garrett, and we also sold recently and worked with both Robin and Garrett. When we moved to Hickory, we were beginning Hickory in an apartment, which was interesting, but we did that by design because we weren't exactly sure the area that we wanted to live in. And we settled on Viewmont, and we were very set on living in this particular area. So, at that particular time, there wasn't a lot available. But we did see a home available one day, and Garrett happened to be the listing agent. And not being from here, we weren't familiar with any particular real estate agent. So we reached out to Garrett. Garrett was very responsive, and he's very gracious, and met us that night and showed us the home. He was familiar with the home because he was familiar with the gentleman that was selling it, as are most, but he was very informational. I got a lot of good local information from him because he does know the area, and I think that's super important when you're dealing with a real estate agent. They need to know the area, and he was very knowledgeable about the area, and my wife and I felt very comfortable with him. We ended up liking the home, and the home was going to need some renovations, but we knew that going in, and he helped us with that as well. He helped us kind of see what it could be. Again, it was a good relationship from the beginning, and once we decided, okay, hey, this is what we want, he helped us in every way. He helped us formulate the offer. He was very transparent in this whole process, and he was very protective of both the seller and us, and I thought he worked really professionally through the whole thing. We actually became friends with the person that actually was selling it, but Garrett was a big part of that. But our home buying process was super smooth, and mainly because of Garrett. We loved the home, and that was something that we enjoyed. But really, to be honest with you, the relationship that we formed with Garrett from the beginning was very good, very professional, and we've since become friends as well. The advice I would give is hire a professional, and that's why I'm doing this testimonial, because I feel like Garrett and Robin are those professionals here at Osborne. And I feel strongly about that. And we didn't touch on it earlier, but they've since sold my home, so I've had really good experiences with them. But that's my advice to someone: is hire a professional. There's so many pitfalls that can come up in a real estate transaction. It's just very important to be dealing with people that are very knowledgeable, and and at the end of the time that they have your back. I think the biggest difference with them is they're very relational, and the relationship that they build, they're genuinely concerned for their clients. And to be honest with you, that's so important. And they're responsive, and they worked around my schedule. If Garrett couldn't be there, Robin was there. If Robin wasn't available, Garrett was there. So they really make it an easy, seamless transaction, and that to me is what makes the difference. Just like always, it's always the people.